What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer. I totally missed a brand new archetype announcement. I try not to do that. I'll probably do another video today whenever I'm like really late on card announcements. I try to double down. But anyways, I do want to look through this, and maybe I'll even end up playing it. Who knows? But this is Scareclaw. Okay, so this is Scareclaw Tryhard. This is a Link 3 Dark. Okie dokie. Ooh, the arrows are obviously very, very good. Must be Link summoned. That makes sense. I don't know how else. Oh, I guess. Oh, a Beast Warrior. You gotta be careful of these because of Tri-Brigade monsters now, right? Oh, I don't know what their stipulation is. Maybe it is Beast Warrior Links. I'm not sure. In any case, change all face-up monsters on the field to defense position, unaffected by the activated effects of defense position monsters. It's unfortunate this is not a quick effect. So, yeah. Once per turn, while this card is in the extra monster zone, you can target one level 3 Scareclaw monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, add one Scareclaw monster from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except Scareclaw monsters. A Link 3 with a 3k body is kind of nice, honestly. So we'll see how easy it is to special summon them onto the board, but I don't know if this is a going second archetype. Like, that would make a big difference, I suppose. Yeah, so we'll see. It's a decent start to an archetype. Not amazing. I mean, being able to a free special summon and then the free special summon gives you advantage, like, that's obviously pretty good. When I saw the picture of this, it reminds me of those really old cards. I mean, the cards came out way before I started playing it, and I wish I knew what they did, but it's like when they're destroyed, they destroy them a different card on the field. I can't think off the top of my head. But anyways, I'm not even going to try to say that. Starfrost, level 6 light. Okay. Warrior Tuner. I wonder if there's any synchros in this archetype. Who knows? And if there isn't now, I'm sure there will be later. You can only use the one effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can target one monster you control with a different type and attribute to this card, destroy it, then special summon this card. I mean, the first thing off my mind I'm thinking is Unchained, but I doubt that that's what they're, leaning towards. We'll see, though. When this card destroys an opponent's monster at battle, this card gains attack equal to half the destroyed monster's attack or defense, whichever is higher. Oh, cool. Okay, that's neat. That's neat. Kind of random, like super random, honestly, but hopefully the other cards in the archetype, when destroyed, do whatever. That's the hope. That's the hope. Because that card otherwise is just going to be splashed in very different archetypes. Not this one. Like I said, Unchained. Okay, so this is Scareclaw Astra. Level 3 Earth Beast effect. You can special summon this card from your hand to a main monster zone that is next to or in the same column as a Scareclaw monster you control. Alright, so you can only special summon this card once per turn this way. Makes sense, makes sense. That's a good card. Your Scareclaw monsters in the extra monster can declare attacks up to the number of defense positions Scareclaw monsters control. So the idea is that you get the body on the board, and then you special summon this guy, and then you get an extra attack at minimum, right? I'm a little worried right now because it's not. I mean, this card is the first to do that. It's like, how are we getting here? How are we getting to the Link 3, right? We'll see. We'll see. I mean, there's still plenty of cards left. So this is a level 3 Earth Beast effect. Now, does. Oh, wait a second. What is that dang card that special summons 3 from the deck that is used in Melfi's? I have to find that card. Let's go to YGO Pro Deck Card Database, because that would make all the difference in the world. That would make that card insane. That card's already really good, and it's been pretty good for a while. But let's see if I can even special summon 3. I know it's 3 monsters, so let's see if I'm close enough. Yes, Obedience Schooled. If you control a monster, special summon 3 level 2 or lower beast type effects. Are these even beast type? They are. Oh, you son of a gun. Yeah, special summon 3 level 2 or lower. You gooses. I thought that was what they're supposed to do. I thought it was the whole idea of the archetype for a second. I guess not. All right, anyways. Sorry about that. I just got kind of excited because that would put you into 3, and then, you know, you get the free special summons and all that, but no, that would be too good, obviously. Level 3. You can special summon this card from your hand to a main monster zone that is next to or in the same column as a Scarecrow monster you control. If your Scareclaw monster in your extra monster zone declares attack on a defense position monster. Alright, so it's... Okay, so the whole archetype, obviously, now is just centered, like, you get this bad boy on the board, and then everything in these, like, little zones here are just extra effects. I don't know if that's very good, investing... It's like almost investing into an Egyptian god, to be honest with you. That's what it seems like to me, but... Alright. Scareclaw, this looks like a level 3 as well. You can special summon this card from your hand to a main monster zone, blah, blah, blah. And then it seems like they all have that card, that effect, so... Your Scareclaw monster zone gains 300 attack for each... That sucks. That sucks. Where's the unaffected by card effects, cannot be targeted? Like, that's what I need. So, give me that. You can only use the second effect of this card once per turn. You can special summon this card, main monster zone, blah, 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 blah. If this card is no more special summon, you can add 1 Scareclaw spell or trap to your hand. Then you control 3 or more defense position monsters. You can draw 1 card. So this is obviously the last one. Okay. So the idea is... I'm still not seeing the vision because I like that's going to be really hard to do, right? So let's... In a perfect world, I mean... You normal summon one of these, you special summon, right? Okay, so that's 3. This one brings 1 back. So you have 1 in there. And they all have to be different names, too. I'm not seeing it right now, honestly. I'm not, like, super duper impressed with this at the moment. Unless the spells and traps are just crazy. I mean, they're decent. I just don't know how you're going to, like, build up. And I don't think these secondary effects are just so, man. Piercing battle damage. I mean, I know they're in defense position, but... Alright. So this is a going second archetype, obviously. So, like, I think that's what they're really gearing towards. Hopefully this is like a structure deck and they like give you like forbidden droplets or something. Like that would make a big difference to me. Field spell obligatory now. Yeah, you can only activate this card once per turn. You can only use the 3 effects of this card once per turn. When this card is resolved, you get to add a Scareclaw monster or a Viscus. Alright, cool. That's neat. That's neat. Also, none of these have effects when destroyed, so I don't really know where that card fits in now. Monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack for each defense position monster you control. I wish it was for each defense position monster on the field, but alright. If you control 3 or more defense position monsters, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. Again, it's pretty neat, but it just seems like difficult to pull off right now. As soon as you're just going to burn your card advantage. Alright, this is Scareclaw Nova. You can only use the second effect of this card once per turn. Target 1 Scareclaw monster or 1 Starfrost in your graveyard. Special summon in defense position. Monster Reborn, never a bad thing. If a Scareclaw Link monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Better. This is a much better card. Like this is good. Because I'll tell you right now, like and I may do actually try to build this deck. Because whenever an archetype is bad, I have this like a fixation, like I want to make it good. I'm not going to be playing this one, the gaining 300 attack. That's just silly. I don't really want to play the piercing battle damage, although I guess you have to. I'll be playing this one, but I'm not playing the one that gains attack. It's not worth it. No one's like literally like 95% of the time your opponent's not going to have a monster that's over 3,000 attack defense. It just doesn't happen. Alright, and then here comes the trap. This better be an Omni Negate. This better be an Infernity Barrier, or else like it's gonna get mad sus here. Okay. Once per turn, you can target 1 Scareclaw monster or Starfrost you control this turn. It can declare attack while in defense position, and if it does, apply damage calculation with either its attack or defense. That's so silly. Oh, it's in a continuous. That's kind of nice. When your opponent activates a card or effect while you control a Scareclaw monster in your extra monster zone, you can send this face-up card to the spell and trap zone. There we go. I knew it. All right. I get it a little bit more. Let's go. All right. Okay. All right. I knew it needed an Infernity Barrier because none of these cards do anything to stop your opponent at all. All right. It's still a going second archetype, though, for sure. This is Scareclaw Alternative Normal Trap. You can only use the second effect of this card once per turn. Tribute 3 Scareclaw monsters you control. This turn, your opponent can only special summon monsters in defense position, meaning they cannot link summon, like, at all. During your turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard and inflict 100 damage for each defense position monster on the field to your opponent. That's a pretty cool game ender, honestly. Not game ender, but like maybe for time. Like those kinds of things matter in IRL Yu-Gi-Oh! For sure. So, I don't know how I feel about this. I was much more hyped about Therian. It kind of came together at the end. The field spell's good. You know, the Monster Reborn card is good because it's actually your only form of protection for your Link. And then obviously you do have an Infernity Barrier. Oh, it's a once per turn Infernity Barrier. Ugh. That's frustrating. And you can't play the Archimedes 1. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to really think about this. But it's not horrible. It's not War Rock horrible. But I think it's really average. But that's okay. Average decks are fine too. Let me know what you guys think about this deck in the comment section down below. Other than that, that's going to do it for today's video. And I'll see you guys next time.